Well, thank you so much, Mr. President, and I rise today on behalf of my caucus to acknowledge a historic day yesterday in American history, the inauguration of President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. We are a nation founded on the principles of democracy, and it is those principles and our love for our country that bind us. In President Biden's speech yesterday, Mr. President, he asked us to look for the objects that we Americans love. What defines us as Americans? He went on to say opportunity, security, liberty, dignity, respect, honor, and yes, the truth. The peaceful transfer of power has been the foundation of our presidential elections. Following a historic election where we elected our first woman and person of color as our vice president, we uphold the results of a free and fair election by affirming the 159.8 million votes cast for president. We affirm them because they are the truth. Today is a new beginning, and the lies, misinformation, and conspiracy theories that questioned the integrity of our election system and ultimately led to violence at the U.S. Capitol need to stop. Our country needs all leaders to emphatically denounce the falsehoods that caused the violence that day. As President Biden said yesterday, each of us has a duty and a responsibility as citizens, as Americans, and especially as leaders who have pledged to honor our Constitution and protect our nation, to defend the truth and defeat the lies. Senator Mitch McConnell, speaking on the Senate floor, repeated this warning. In speaking about the insurrection, he said the mob was fed by lies. They were provoked by the president and other powerful people, and they tried to use fear and violence to stop a specific proceeding.
Mr. President.
Senator Johnson, for what reason do you rise?
Point of order, Mr. President. We're in announcements that concern the Senate. I don't believe this is something that concerns the Senate at this point.
Members, we gave a little bit of leeway last week. As I mentioned last week, we're going to keep the announcements of Senate interest to just that, announcements of Senate interest. Senator Klein, please wrap up your comments, but please keep them to just that, announcements of Senate interest, please. Senator Klein.
Mr. President, thank you. And this is an announcement of Senate interest to my caucus, who deeply feels the importance of what has occurred over the last week and what occurred yesterday. I will wrap up my statement simply to say we owe it to the people of Minnesota to take our job seriously, to step up as the leaders we are and put to rest any false claims that the election was stolen. As we move into this new administration, let us commit ourselves to a pursuit of the light and the truth. Truth may be fervently sought and rarely captured, but the first step in that pursuit has to be turning away from blatant falsehoods. Thank you for your time, Mr. President.